Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Gamer Couple. My name's Sam, and as always, I'll be joined by Aidan for today's video. Her and I put a ton of work into this video, and we're going to be showing you guys 50 pro tips to become a god in Fortnite Battle Royale. These are the tips that we've collected and learned from our own experiences and from watching the very best at the game. We wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support recently, so we've decided to do a giveaway on this video. We'll be giving away 1,000 V-Bucks or the Battle Pass to 3 people. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below saying what your favorite tip from the video was. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Stop making doors when editing a wall. Instead of doors, make triangles or arches instead. This allows you to exit a wall much faster without giving your enemy the door opening sound cue. Using a porta fort to negate fall damage. If you're in a tall base, on the top of a cliff, or even a sky base, you can use the porta fort to negate fall damage. To do this, simply throw it down below you and jump into the middle onto the tires. The tires prevent fall damage from any height. You can also bounce off the tires at any elevation to negate fall damage as well. Use impulse nades to toss people out of their 1x1s. To do this, simply line up an arc into someone's base. Throw your grenade and this will send them flying out of it. You can also do this on the skyscrapers inside of tilted towers and on the side of hills. Using pyramids to walk through windows. If you ramp up to a window and put a pyramid next to it, you can actually crouch through the window. This allows for a lot of sneaky plays. Placing a pyramid on top of a roof to provide extra fortification. When you're forced to turtle up, you can place a roof above you and then a pyramid. This gives you a ridiculous amount of cover that can't be broken through. This can buy you just enough time to pop a couple minis and win the fight. Replacing the ceiling on someone who turtles up. When an enemy turtles up, break their ceiling and replace it with your own. This makes it so you can edit quickly and freely for an easy kill. Using the silenced pistol for various uses. You can check for enemy players in bushes, shoot down obstacles, or chip away at players' health or shields without ever revealing your position. It deals a surprising amount of damage as well, has minimal bloom, and is all around a very underrated weapon. Creating your own roof to put spike traps on. Place a roof and then a spike trap inside of buildings with vaulted ceilings. Other players will run inside not expecting a trap, making for easy kills. Use pyramids to build across Loot Lake. A lot of people just build floors across Loot Lake, and this leaves them extremely vulnerable to being shot at. But if you use pyramids, you can run across with half your body being covered at all times. Using the porta fort aggressively. You can use the porta fort to easily take high ground from someone, and you can actually stack multiple porta forts on top of one another to take the high ground from someone even if they're on a hill or building. Use guns that obtain first bullet accuracy fast to chip away at enemy players' shields. Some guns like the pistol and revolver obtain first bullet accuracy way faster than other guns like the AR. This is useful for chipping away at shields from long distances and for dealing high burst damage before a fight even starts. Using items that you can't fit into your inventory. If you come across a slurp juice, boogie bomb, porta forts, or impulse grenades when your inventory is full, just use them. You can drink a slurp even if you have 100 health and shields, and tossing boogies, ports, and impulse grenades will ensure that they don't get used on you later on. Use limited time game modes to practice building. Limited time game modes almost always drop more than the usual amount of materials. Using modes like Blitz will make you a way better player and builder inside of Fortnite. Use impulse nades to blast yourself or teammates out of the storm. Impulse nades can make you travel twice as fast, and remember to use these on yourself or teammates when trying to outrun the storm. You can also use these on down players to move them quickly to a different place. Utilize the ramp and roof build. This is where you build a ramp out of somewhere and put a ramp above you as well. The prime time to use this is when you're forced to turtle up. If you lose the advantage in a build fight, simply turtle up. When they lose sight of you or have to reload, quickly build a ramp out in front of you and above you. Once you get above them, do a quick 180 and build ramps towards them. This grants you the higher ground. Zoning enemy players with traps. If you get into a crazy build battle or get into trouble inside a house or building, place down a trap or two. This makes the enemy play much more cautious, allowing you a second to breathe and to think about your next decision. Landing at the factories near flush. These factories are the most underrated place to land in the entire map. With 15 chest spawns, a vending machine spawn, and 1000 wood right off the bat, landing here sets you up for the rest of your game. Animation canceling your pickaxe for faster harvesting. Now this one's really hard to get used to, but if you hit something with your axe, switch to something else and quickly switch back, you can actually harvest at double speed. This tip takes a ton of practice, but this is what the undiscovered pros are using in their games. Top 50 professional player Wallhack Jack actually taught us this technique. If you guys want to check out his stream, he's an insane player who discovers new things in the game every single day. The link to his stream will be down in the description below. Shoot someone's base as you rocket them. Most of the time, people will just spam rockets at someone's base. But if you send rockets and shoot down the walls with your AR at the same time, there's a good chance that a rocket will find the perfect opening for a ton of damage. Synchronizing your shots in squads or duos. When seeing a player out of position or standing still, call to your teammates exactly where they are. Count down from 3 and all shoot at the same time. You can usually destroy someone before they can even react. Ghost peeking through your own structures with snipers. If you're in a sniper 1v1 with another player, you can actually peek through the cracks in your base. This allows you to line up a shot before you even peek your head out. Knowing this trick will allow you to win the majority of your sniper 1v1s. Don't break trees, bushes, or anything else all the way that creates a big visual effect. When harvesting trees all the way, they create a huge visual effect, revealing your position. Instead, break these items until they have 50 health left. This will give you over 90% of the resources without revealing your position. Checking your surroundings without slowing down. While running, you can jump and turn for a full 180 without ever slowing down. This allows you to check behind you and both of your sides without losing momentum. Jiggle peeking on a ramp. When standing on a ramp or inside of a 1x1, you can quickly crouch up and down to take a shot in between each crouch. This is extremely effective in a peek battle with another player. Never assume you're safe. Always build when popping meds, reviving a teammate, or opening a supply drop. Dying from being lazy is the worst way to die.
Reinforcing the porta fort. After throwing a porta fort, you can instantly place walls all around the base of the structure as well as the ramps at the top. You can even place floors underneath the walls for extra support. This gives you a well-fortified instant base. Taking advantage of first bullet accuracy. With first bullet accuracy, hand cannons and revolvers are much more viable and can deal 30 to 165 damage per shot. Easy trick for Battle Pass challenges. Challenges like get a crossbow kill or get a trap kill are on the harder side to complete, but if you play squads and down someone and then finish them with a challenge weapon, it will count towards your challenges. This is a simple trick for easy Battle Pass tiers. Double ramp and double wall pushing. Everyone is trying to learn how to push with the ramp and wall technique, but you can actually take it a step further with the double ramp and double wall push. Start with 2 ramps right to left, then 2 walls left to right in a circular motion. Once you practice this enough, it's very simple to pull off and is next to impossible to quickly shoot down. Using the scoped AR to chip shields. The scoped AR has 100% accuracy and is insanely good for chipping shields on enemy players. If you use this in squads or duos, you can get a few shots off on everyone before ever starting the fight, giving you the advantage. Applying pressure after knocking an enemy in duos or squads. When you knock someone, have one person continuously apply pressure while the rest of the team pushes up. This denies the enemy team the res on their teammate and makes them super frazzled, giving your squad the advantage when they take the fight. Using squad no-fill to complete Battle Pass challenges. If you have a challenge like search chests at Flush Factory, you want to go into solo squads instead of solo. In solos, you'll get 10 plus people going there and it'll be hard to open any chests. But usually in squads, people are playing to win and don't land at places just to complete Battle Pass challenges. This allows you to open up all 7 chests in only 1 game. Downing a teammate under 30 HP with fall damage. If a teammate is under 30 HP and you're low on bandages, simply build a ramp and let them jump off. This will allow you to res them back to 30 HP. You won't need this tip every game, but it does come in handy when you're struggling for loot. Splitting minis to everyone on your team. Now in squads or duos, we usually assign teammates certain items. One person holds medkits, other holds explodes, but you never want to do this with minis. Everyone on the team should carry a few minis because they're super important to use during fights. If one person is holding all the minis and they go down first, it can cost you an entire game. Creating a roof to counter someone on high ground shooting down at you. If someone has a high ground and shoots down at you, you can make a wall and then attach a ton of roofs to it. This allows you to move towards them without taking any damage. Distracting enemy players if they down your teammate. If your teammate goes down early, throw nades or shoot towards their down body. This may distract the enemy for just long enough for you to save your squad mate. Running double shotgun after the nerf. Running pump tack is still extremely effective, but there are a couple more tricks a lot of people don't know about. Running the heavy shotty and tack allows you to cycle shotguns with almost no cooldown at all, but the best double shotgun to run is double heavy. There's no cooldown on swapping, making it almost as strong as double pump in its original state. Learn the L build. This build is most used when needing to take the high ground from someone. You start with a wall in front of you, then a wall to your side. Quickly place a ramp in the middle and continue to do this till you have the high ground. Stop hoarding launch pads. Launch pads got an increased spawn rate from last patch. So if you need to outrun the storm, want a better position, or want to play more aggressive, use your launch pads. The more you loot and the more kills you get, you'll find plenty more. Be the communicator when you go down in squads or duos. Most of the time, people will try to explain why or how they went down or just get upset and give up. Instead, use this time to make callouts. Tell your team where the enemy is, where they're pushing from, and anything else you can see happening on the enemy's end during the fight. If you do this, you'll give your team a higher chance of winning the fight and getting you back into the game. Using the tactical submachine gun more. The TAC SMG does an insane amount of damage up close, and a lot of pros are using it in their loadouts. A blast from the pump shotty followed by the TAC SMG is a deadly combo for high burst damage in 1v1s. It can also allow you to shoot down supply drops much faster, can rip through structures faster than any other weapon, and best of all, has tons of ammo that is the easiest ammo type to find in this game. Grenades got a secret buff, so use them. A lot of people don't know that grenades actually got buffed. You can now throw them twice as fast as you used to be able to. This is extremely effective against good builders. You can now throw 10 grenades faster by hand than by shooting 6 with a grenade launcher. Knowing which skins give you an advantage and disadvantage. Although all skins have the same hitbox, some skins give you a disadvantage in game. Skins with a bigger head like the Cuddle Team Leader can make you easier to see inside your base, allowing people to line up an easy sniper shot. Skins like the Dark Voyager make you have a huge glow across the map, revealing your position much easier. There are also skins in game that give you an advantage, like the Elf inside of bushes and running with no skin at all so people think you're just a noob. Practicing build battles with a friend. When you queue up for duos, you and a friend can land in Moisty Mire and harvest 1,000 wood each very quickly. You can then use this to have a build battle with each other. We've done this multiple times, and this helps you become a faster builder, a better editor, and teaches you how to take the high ground in a build fight. You can also do this by queue sniping each other in solos so someone can actually get the kill. Countering the grenade launcher. We've all been in that position where someone is good with the grenade launcher and it's very hard to outbuild it. The best way to counter it is by getting away from it. Either back away from it so it can't hit you from range, or rush the person using it to change the fight in your favor. Never continue to try to build in your base against it because it'll very rarely work. Don't finish down players right away if you don't have to. In a full-on duo or squad fight, never finish the player you down right away. The reason we don't finish them is because this makes the enemy want revenge. So if they get someone down on your team, they're gonna finish them right away even if it means costing them the whole game. Instead, fight the fight clean, and only finish if your entire team is safe. Strafe back and forth or move out of line of sight when people are shooting down your walls. When someone is shooting down your walls and you're spam building them back up, there is a chance that a bullet can get through and hit you. To avoid taking unnecessary damage, you want to strafe back and forth or get out of line of sight when replacing your walls. Knowing when to scope in with shotguns. Scoping in with shotguns reduces the bullet spread and gives you more consistent damage, but this also makes you less mobile and easier to hit. So never scope in with a shotgun in the middle of a fight on the ground. But you should scope in with shotguns whenever you have the jump on someone, if you have a clear peek around a corner, or if you have the high ground and easy shots looking down on your enemy. Stack campfires to heal faster in the storm or late game. You can stack 4 campfires to gain up to 8 health per second. This is useful for when you're trapped in the storm or just trying to outlive the final person in the last circle. Focus on decision making. Decision making alone can win you games. A mechanically skilled player with bad decision making can lose a lot of games. Even if you're a player with bad aim, having amazing decision making can win you games. Knowing when to disengage fights and when not to take them is much more important than rushing in. If someone is on a high ground in a 1v1 and you aren't the best builder, leave them be and wait for the circle to push them out. If someone runs from you into a house and places down a bunch of traps, just let them camp and kill them later. Knowing when and how to make smart decisions is by far the most important thing you can learn in Fortnite.
Anyway guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. If you guys are brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to never miss a Fortnite video or live stream. If you want to stay up to date with us, our Twitter and Discord links are in the description below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.